She just wanna work and pay her bills. Fuck up on a man who keep it real. That's right. She just want her girls to know the deal. They do. She just told her boss just how she feel. Fuck you. She just hit the club up on a Thursday. Told the bartender I ain't feeling thirsty. Took a couple shots just like it's her birthday. Hit the tree up just like it was Earth Day.
Saw her at a club in a Lambo. She don't eat no pork, she goin' have no. Got these niggas shooting shots, call them Rambo. Wanna let them know it's not a man's world. They try to tap it and they black, call them Sambo. They try to tap it and they white, call them CIA. She know the truth about the game, and she don't play. She know the truth about the fame, so she okay. You like blah blah blah, she like
dollar signs.
You like rent this here, she like
I'm buying mine.
She got her besties back when it is trying times. She used to boost the pack when it was flying time. All around the world, see those pretty girls. Yeah, lights, camera, action. She ain't even acting.
What's good, y'all? And welcome back to another dope-ass episode of We Don't Sip Tea, We Drink Wine. Now, I know I said I was going to be recording more episodes more often and whatnot, but did I really say that? I just want to record when I feel like recording. I don't want to be dedicated to recording. But you know why I am recording this special episode? Because life is happening. Life is lifing for your girl. And because life is lifing, I deadass was gonna retreat a little bit. But I was like, no, why would I do that? I had a wedding coming up. My goddaughter's birthday was this past weekend. I had a concert to go to. Like, I had a lot of things going on. Now, I wasn't able to be present for everything. Shout out to my goddaughter for her 13th birthday. I wasn't able to go to that, unfortunately, because I had already signed myself up to go to somebody's wedding, which was everything. And I appreciate that and love that. But the highlight of my weekend, for real, was my concert and first time seeing Corey Feldman perform. Yeah, you heard me. Corey Feldman. That was a time and an experience I I don't know what to say. I loved it and hated it so much that I just had to talk about it. So here's my episode. I loved it more than I hated it. Yeah. I hope you enjoy. I was able to get my homegirl Cleo on here with me because she's the one who fucking took me to this craziness that was a show. And, y'all, I don't know what to say. Listen, just enjoy. Hope you love it as much as I did.
Cleo.
Hey.
Hey, girl, hey. How are you today?
I am all right.
Yay. So welcome to We Don't Sip Tea, We Drink Wine. This is your first time. I'm so excited.
I am too.
The funny thing is, we're about to talk about something that's so insane. So
It's so insane. You couldn't even jumble it together in words. Like you wouldn't get this.
I'm still trying to piece it together of what happened.
It was a night.
It was a time.
It was a time. We had fun.
It was definitely a moment.
It was a moment in time. Some people would say iconic.
It was fucking iconic. There's no doubt about that. I wholeheartedly agree.
This is something we can tell our grandkids.
On everything, yes.
I got the tour shirt, y'all. Look at my tour shirt.
Let's get into it. Y'all, last night, Cleo... Okay, so I want to be very clear right now.
Oh Lord,
Cleo,
she's adding a disclaimer.
I am. I need the people to know who you are and what you're about.
Oh Lord.
So Cleo is very much so supportive of the underdog. There's literally nothing wrong with that. I think that's an amazing quality to have. I too am supportive of the underdog, but Cleo goes above and beyond of supportive of the underdog. She's like
Above
that
and
mom
beyond.
that cheers on all the kids on the team, even though your kid pretty much sucks. Cleo doesn't think so. Everyone's a winner.
They're all
And
superstars in my eyes. Like
yes, everyone's a star.
you
And
missed that goal. It's okay. It wasn't meant to be. The
oh
next one was
no.
meant for you.
And I don't get down like that.
Oh my goodness.
If you suck, you suck, and I'm gonna let you know.
Damn. See, that's why you couldn't be his wife either. See,
Yeah.
neither of us could be his wife.
Yo.
We couldn't be up. Could you be up on that stage with angel wings and a halo,
Hell fucking no.
singing Cindy Lauper or Cindy
Yeah.
Lauper, yeah, singing her song, yeah, you just up there twirling around. That's
Just
you. That's your
striking them
life.
keyboards. Just striking them.
Striking, yeah.
No.
Supporting your man, supporting your husband.
Doing dances that he's done since 1993. No, I
Since
could not.
before she was born, he's been doing these dance moves. And she's like in the womb. I support you, Corey.
Yeah.
I support you from here, from Canada. Because she's Canadian. That's why they're married, because of Trump and stuff. So he was like, I'm going to marry you, Courtney. And they got married. So
I'm screaming.
I know too much about her life.
You know too much about Corey Feldman.
They met, yeah, that's how they met, through the, like, when he was doing his Angelic to the Core album. And you can see it in their Instagram feed, especially on Courtney's. You can see, like, this was the picture of when they met. And it's like, damn, that was when Sparks flew. And it was it. And then they've been together ever since. She went from a background girl. You were saying your disclaimer. Go ahead. This is the reason why.
Okay, okay, so she's an underdog. So we went to go see Corey Feldman, if you're not aware already. Like,
yeah, it was Corey Feldman. You may know him. You may remember him.
If you're an 80s kid, you definitely remember him. If you were born in the 80s, even maybe in the 90s.
Yeah, it was more likely on TBS or TNT. You saw Goonies, you saw License to Drive, you saw Dream a Little Dream, you saw Dream a Little Dream 2, you saw Lost Boys, you saw this other movie, Stand By Me. You saw one of the National Lampoon movies he was in. Him and Corey Haim, R.I.P. to God, One Love. Corey Haim.
Yes.
He's buried in Canada. I still plan on going to Canada to go visit his grave. Gotta pay my respects.
I'm screaming. Are you really? Are you actually?
I really, girl, as soon as I got my tires in my car, I was like, I could go to Canada now. I was so excited. That was like my main thing. I was like, ooh, I can make the drive to Canada now. Oh, this is great. I just gotta make the time. And
it was when you asked me that I want to go see Corey Feldman. Do I want to, like? I knew you were serious. I just didn't know how serious I was.
That's how it is with a lot of people. That's why I'm like, dang. I'll have to go to a lot of places by myself because certain places are too cringy for people. They're like, Cleo, I can't do it. I'm sorry. Like,
I'm screaming. So here's the thing. It was cringy, but okay. So I want people to understand that this side of PA is racist as fuck. I think all of PA is racist as fuck, but this side is really conservative.
As soon as you start seeing the nice, beautiful mountains and the rolling hillsides, it's like you just hear the Deliverance twang of a banjo.
Word.
You know, like, oh snap, JFK is going to be the vice president and Trump's going to be president in 2024.
Deadass.
That stuff.
And it's weird because it's getting more and more diverse on this side, but it still has a very strong hold of racism. So it's weird.
Yep.
But we went to this Reading, Pennsylvania. Also a huge Hispanic community out there, which is also wild. We were the sprinkle of Black people. It was like
we were. It was like three. It was like three guaranteed Negroes.
Yeah.
They were of
very much so
Negro.
3 of us. Yeah.
It was very much 3.
Because the man who was working there did not count.
Yeah, I don't count the security guard. He wasn't in it. He's like, I'm here to get paid.
Dead ass.
And then there was like, dang, I can't even count the Spanish joint, the security lady. No, but there was a couple sprinkles of Spanish too. There was a couple sprinkles of Spanish.
There was a few sprinkles. The guy who worked there didn't count either.
No, the chef didn't count either. I wanted to count him because I'm like, you're not really here because you in the back. But I gotta count you.
Not
but it was
you
still
in
good
the
to see your face.
He was in the back, and I mean in the back.
He was in the cut.
In the cut.
He said, "Yeah, I make the food. Yep, got you. 10 minutes." It's like, all right, cool.
Nah, that shit was busted though.
I'm still thinking about them cheese fries. Where I'm like, did I finish them? Yeah, you did finish them, and they were good. Yep, you sure did.
Now
I was like, did I leave them?
No, did it. We went in there a little intoxicated because I mean I didn't know what to think of this show. I didn't know how to prepare. If I wasn't a little on the I don't know how I would have got through.
No, because as soon as I was there, like she got there 10 minutes before me and she said, "Girl, there's a line. He got a line." I was like, wow. There's a real line. I was like, wow. Then I pulled into the parking lot. I was like, wow. There's really a line. And we really stood in a line. We stood in line.
And people really kept coming.
And they was excited. This one dude in front of us was like, yo, we about to see a legend.
No,
we about to see Corey Feldman. And it's like, wow. I thought I was hyped. There was a couple people. I was like, I thought I was hyped. Like, dang. I underestimated myself. I'm not a fan.
Not as dedicated as the man who kept pumping his arms all night.
Fucking Stewart with the bold cut. If y'all could have seen him, he looked exactly like Stewart from Mad TV.
Dead ass.
Like, I was waiting for him to go to Corey, look at you, and just do something. And Corey be like, yeah, man, get on stage.
He was so creepy. And he walked by me twice.
And she stared him dead in his eyes. She's like, Cleo, I did it again.
Both times.
Stop staring in his eyes.
He just kept smiling at me. I hated it.
Because he was like Negroes. Yeah.
Word. Oh my God. And people wanted to talk to us so bad. I just didn't want it. I didn't want to
Dude was like, get on your feet. Corey. He was just going ham. I was like, bruh. So, I don't know if you're for real or not.
I'm screaming. I think they were dead ass.
I think so too, because they had something in them. They was probably drinking too.
The bar was nice. The bar was everything.
The drinks were good. I had an amaretto sour.
Yes.
It was delicious.
I had water.
She had water.
The tap was phenomenal.
And he had his merch table. Merch table was cute. I got my tour shirt.
She was so hype about this t-shirt, y'all.
I can't. I'm so excited. It's who has a Corey Feldman tour shirt? Nobody.
You and a few others that got it.
Me and a few others. So when we see each other, it's like, ooh, we was there. We experienced that night.
The fact that it was called the Love Retour is what kills me. I'm like, what?
Yeah, he goes in circles a lot, and it is annoying. It's like, dude, you keep rehashing the same stuff over and over again.
But that's kind of good, because if that's like his best,
I guess.
I'm screaming.
I still love him. Go, Corey, go.
So I said, Cleo, who's the opener? Isn't there an opener? It should be. She was like, yeah, I thought about that.
Yeah,
like, what?
We had no idea. I think I had seen something about them like having an audition or something, like, or you could just sign up to open for him. He doesn't have like an official opener, so it's like whoever's local. Oh. So that's how we got Diamond Marie.
That shit was wild, y'all. We got a drag queen from Pottstown, and she was wild as fuck.
She was. Am I able to look up her joint from here? Hopefully it doesn't close. I was looking her up.
Typically you can.
Donna Marie. Okay. All right, cool. Yeah. Her name is Donna Marie. She is on Spotify. Mm-hmm. She played song Tongue Ring, Trainwreck, Party Whore,
that
Dirty,
was my jam.
And F You Were Famous. It's pretty much her
That
top
was also
songs
my jam.
Mm-hmm. And she has 8 monthly listeners, so if y'all can give her a follow.
I'm screaming. I mean, the songs weren't like anyone can make music.
They were there. Yeah, they were there.
They were there.
They were there. Yeah, anybody can make music. Anybody can make some dance music.
Deadass. I appreciate authenticity. I appreciate something different. I appreciated the vibe, for real. She was a vibe.
Yeah, she was tall. And she really felt like, it really felt like she took up half the screen in my eyes, where I'm like, I felt like something was blocking my vision and I couldn't understand why until she moved. And I'm like, I can see the whole stage now. What happened?
Deadass. When she came down to the floor with the people, with the commoners.
Yes, with the commoners.
Yes.
How many people do you think was there? Because I was trying to count, but I was too messed up where I started mixing my numbers up.
I'm screaming. It was definitely, I would say it was about, it was definitely over 30 people. I would say it was over 30.
Yeah, I was like, I started getting, like, my numbers started getting crossed when I started hitting 30. And then it's like, bro, just stop.
I want to say over 40, but I feel like that is so extreme.
No, there has to be I think there had to be like 50.
Really?
At maximum.
It was a lot of people there. I ain't going front.
There was a good amount of people. We was just all scattered, and there was people outside that we weren't counting.
Yes.
So I would say, yeah, about 50-ish.
It was way more than I expected. I'll say that for sure.
It was people from all walks of white life.
I'm screaming. Not all walks of white life.
They were there. It was fun. It was like we got to see it from old to our age.
Nah, you did. And there was like this emo looking girl there, and she had like this neon hair that was like really nice, actually.
Did you see the dude with the spiky hair?
No, I missed him.
He was front row. I didn't even know he was there because he was kind of short. So all you could see was his little troll doll hairs.
I'm screaming,
sticking up. And he was like right in front of Corey's face, like that's like a good amount of time. I'm surprised Stewart didn't go up to the front. Like,
I know.
He was like, no, I'm gonna stand right here. I think he knew, like, if I get too close, I'm just gonna mess him all up. Like, I gotta stay back here because I'm already tall and I'm pumping my arms like I'm really working out right now.
He was going in. Did you love it, Cleo? What did you think about the show? Rate it.
I will give it, because it was what the fuck did we call it? Boombox Productions. There we go. It was Boombox Productions. Yeah, they had technical difficulties. They had to get the D batteries and stuff. But I liked it. I you know what? Because I'm like, this was my Make-A-Wish wish. This is a 10 out of 10.
The fact that this really was your Make-A-Wish wish is really killing me. It's killing me.
Childhood me, if I could go back in time and I'd be like, Lil Cleo, you gonna meet him. Well, not meet him, but you gonna see him live. Remember that one song? Yeah, you gonna see that live. Oh my God. Yeah, like I'm gonna be so excited. Like I'm gonna be so fucking hyped. Like little me watching the only thing, like, I'm kind of glad he didn't bring up Corey Haim.
Me too.
Kind of glad.
Me too.
Because I'm like, you're doing your own thing. You're growing.
Yeah. Well, not enough of his own thing, because I really want him to get rid of these movie things that he got going on.
This was so bad. I'm just like, bruh, I feel like I'm being forced to watch MASH right now.
Facts.
The amount of old stuff we're watching right now, I'm like, you're really showing your age. And even though I was like, oh, Robert Meacham. It took me a second to remember who Robert Meacham was, but I fucking love Robert Meacham. And I'm like, you look just like your granddaddy.
I'm dead.
Dude,
I don't even know who that is.
Oh, he was in Night of the Hunter. He was in a couple. He kind of reminds me of Clark Gable, but he was in a movie called Night of the Hunter. We gotta watch that movie. It's good as shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's good as shit. You gonna be yelling at these kids. You gonna be screaming at these fucking kids.
Let me watch that.
Goddamn kids.
I need to put that on my
especially Pearl. Yes, because Pearl, you gonna be mad at Pearl. You gonna be like, you little Pearl, you need to get popped. But Robert Meacham played the bad guy, and he was so freaking good. I can't remember if he got nominated or not, but I love that movie. But yeah, Robert Meacham's grandson is in his little band, including his wife. With his wife, Courtney, who's very supportive. At first, I'm like, Courtney, why you got my man? Blah, 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 blah. But it's okay, girl. Like, you got that. Like,
I'm gonna be real with you, Cleo. I think the band is actually pretty decent.
They're good. Yeah, because it's not like random people. They are a band, and I'm like, y'all are really happy to be here, and that's what made it just it just made it come out even more. There are a few times I'm like, Corey, yeah, the band, like the audience isn't with you. They missed the mark, but you still went with it. He was still giving you moves, and even though
he gave it. He gave it. I'm sorry, I give it a 10 out of 10. I'm gonna be real, even with the technical difficulties, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10 because, for one, the energy was there, the costume changes were everything.
He was like, I'm gonna give you these fedoras, I'm gonna give you color, this is me. I'm gonna give you the little Michael Jackson tendril. I'm gonna make sure that little lock is just.
The audience,
he took his hair down.
Was everything. Yo, he did take his hair down.
He took his hair down, and he had the wind machine.
What? When we were screaming his name to come back out, my man's came right back out and did come back. I said, "Oh, you better!"
I couldn't believe it. I was like, "Yes, manifestation." You can't leave without singing "Come Back In."
It was introducing the band for me. I love that.
They had their own little spotlight.
They did, and they all had killed it.
Except Courtney.
I'm screaming.
No, we love Courtney. She's vegan. We love Courtney. We love her so much.
It's you taking me to see Corey Feldman for me. I just can't believe it. I'm still in awe. Even the opener was amazing because, I mean, it was just good. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
Would you see him again?
I would.
I would too. I'm like, Corey, when's the tour coming back?
I'm dead ass. I really would. I really
come closer to Philly or something, or go closer to Harrisburg.
Word. It was such a vibe. The crowd was nice. Like, it was a vibe. It was definitely a vibe. You're gonna be the only Black person, but
yeah, but you're going to have fun.
But you're going to have so much fun. Them white people are going to be so amazing.
They're going to be hyped.
Yes. The crowd was lovely.
They was dancing. They was doing everything. It's
we
may not know the lyrics, but we going to be dancing. I'm like, Corey, if you see me, just know I'm having a good time. The Black girls over here, we having fun.
We had a good ass time, Corey. We dead ass.
We having fun.
The songs ain't my vibe, but I enjoyed the vibe.
It was so good. I'm like, oh, he played Essential Millennium. And I'm like, Corey, none of us know the lyrics to that song because you're talking so low and fast. So all we hear is Essential Millennium. And I just love that song because it's so silly and it makes no sense.
Girl, all of the songs are silly.
They are. And he had this little song about Courtney. And I'm like, oh.
They're not bad. I don't know. It was cute.
They just cute little ditties. He just played some dids. That's it.
Yes. You know what? I'm here for the Feldman experience. And what did the guy say that was sitting next to us? What he say? Do you understand? You got it. Y'all get it, or something like that. He said.
Yeah. Yeah, he was saying something like that. Like, yeah, y'all gonna get it. We gonna see you on the dance floor. You gonna get it.
I wish we could have seen him before we left, because I would have been like, sir, you're so right. I fucking get it.
Yeah, it's just something about him. You're just like, it's like seeing that kid at the family function just dancing. You're like, you know
word.
I gotta give it to you. You killed that. Like, go ahead.
Nah,
you did your thing.
I'm gonna just start streaming his music on the low, like really low. Like I don't have to hear it.
Yeah, I do that too, especially when he comes out with songs. Because he was coming out with a couple of things about Corey Haim and stuff. It was like 222, and I'm like, I don't care. Because you're still not telling us who touched who did
right.
What.
Drop
and I would have been, and that's if I was your wife, honey, here you go. Just say the names. We're gonna put it up on Twitter. That's it.
Facts. But we still want to support you, Corey. From afar. This was cute, Cleo. Thank you so much.
I'm so glad you went on a crazy experience with me.
I totally would do it again. Whatever, like if you said we were gonna go watch gargoyles fight, like I totally would go. But like I don't know. I just feel like you would.
Well, I did find a magic theater that plays magic shows. They do that. They have the magicians, and I'm like, yo, I haven't seen a magician like that since David Copperfield. Yo, when I went to go see David Copperfield when I was a kid in Camden, oh my gosh, I'm still upset that I lost my signed David Copperfield photo that I got from that show.
Oh my God.
No, I remember what happened. It got burnt up in the fire.
What fire?
Fire in my elementary school.
Oh my gosh. Happened.
Wow, I just made, oh my God, it burnt up.
Oh my gosh, this sounds so insane.
Yo, but that's how I passed the 5th grade. Thank God for fire, man.
Oh my gosh, that's so insane. What is happening? That sounds just as wild as us seeing Corey Feldman. What the fuck?
There was a fire in my elementary school in Prince Hall. I think 99. Yeah, 99. Yeah, I was in the 5th grade. 99. There was fire, and it started in my classroom that morning. In the classroom, whole classroom caught fire. Everything got lost. This one book, like my first ever chapter book, and I was almost done the book, and I don't remember the name of the book, so I will never know what happened to that book. And I'm so upset about that. Every once in a while, I'm like, I can't even remember what the fuck that book was. And it was a black book, and it was so good. And I don't remember the name.
Oh my gosh.
And I had my binder, and I had the picture of David Copperfield on the clear part. Picture of him lounging, and it was very inappropriate for a child to have. Of him lounging, just like sexually with his chest hair out and stuff. I'm gonna find the picture. I'm gonna send it to you. And I had that picture, David Copperfield. But yo, when he did the one trick, do you remember the one trick with him and the lady, and they go through the fan?
No, I didn't really care for him. Like, I didn't like believe him anymore. Like, because magic isn't like, I'm screaming.
I love me some David Copperfield.
I like magic, but it's just like, because I know it's not real, it kind of like loses it for me.
Yeah. Oh, I watched all the magic specials and stuff that was on TV. You do a little card thing, and it's like, put your finger on the, I did that. They never got it right.
Oh.
But yeah, I remember we were seated right, because I knew the trick. And him and the lady went through the fan, all some disappeared shit. And they appeared in the middle of this, in the audience and shit. So I saw the girl go through the fan. I was like, they're going to appear right behind us. They're going to fucking appear. I was so fucking hyped. And I'm turning around like, where's the stage? Where's the stage? We was 2 rows in front of where he was going to pop up.
Mm-hmm.
So I turn around, and my mom's like, why you turn around? I'm like, he's going to be right there. He's going to be right the fuck there. Turn around. All of a sudden, the light comes up, and he's there with the girl, and you see her dress is all flowy and white, and they're like, ah, hoo, ha. And he looks at me, and I look at him. I'm like, damn it. It was so magical.
Oh my God.
But that's what happened to my David Copperfield picture.
Oh my God. So magical.
It was so magical. I love magic. Stupid. But so there's a magical theater not too far away. So whenever you want to come to Philly, we could definitely go to that Magic Theater because I've been wanting to go to that Magic Theater and check it out. It looks seedy. It looks sad.
Not it looks.
It's in the cut. Like I didn't know what it was until I went on Google Maps and they're like Magic Theater. I'm like, what you mean Magic Theater?
If it's a magic speakeasy, I'm going to freak out.
It looks like it's like it looks like a sad improv area where you have just regular black steps and it's a black background and it's just, hey, we're gonna show some magic.
Oh my gosh.
Magic for adults.
I'm down for real. I'm down. Definitely.
I'm excited.
Well, thank you so much, Cleo, for coming on. Thank you so much for taking me to see Corey. That was definitely an experience for real.
It was. I'm so excited.
10 out of 10.
And it's so funny because I posted the pictures in my 90 Day Fiance group. Mm-hmm. And the one girl, like there was like two people who like live not too far away. And the one girl was like, why didn't we know about this? Oh my gosh. Oh, this would have been a great birthday trip. And blah, blah, blah.
I'm wow. Screaming.
This is great. I'm so excited.
Why the fuck are you in the 90 Day Fiance?
Oh, I love me some 90 Day. Did you not? Oh, did you see my profile pic? It's a Jabri.
Oh yeah, yo, he got my nerves.
I know. Me and my friend hate him so much, so we're like, let's make him our profile picture.
Oh my gosh, we can totally have an episode about that because that whole season, because that was so annoying. I hated that season.
Oh, I wanted Emily to disappear.
Oh my gosh. They did not tear into her enough.
They did, and she got off so easy.
For real.
Like, oh my gosh, girl. I was like, oh, I can't wait. They're going to tell her that. And even she was like, you guys don't even know me.
Right.
She was already on the defense because I'm like, girl, you know you look bad. And
she did.
And she got pregnant again. I'm like, oh, I hate you.
Right.
Ooh, I can't
living with your parents at that.
I know, that's probably just go up for Kobe. Yeah, I'm like, oh, Kobe has another kid. Oh, and that kid looks just like Kobe. Oh, I'm so happy. Go, Kobe, go. You have a new family out in Kansas. Good. I'm happy for you, minus Emily.
Yes. And then, oh my gosh, I felt so bad for, I don't know. I kind of did feel bad for Shida and what's his name? Bilal. Even though I don't like Bilal, him being attacked like that, it does suck because it's like he really thought he was like a decent guy and it just hit him like he's trash.
But it took for him to understand, like, dude, you ain't it.
Yeah.
Just because you put entrepreneur in front of your name, that don't mean nothing.
I'm screaming.
That don't mean nothing. Now, oh gosh, yeah, you just entrepreneur and then you in that house. No, you try to, how else am I going to react if there's no sink in the kitchen?
Exactly.
There's just flowers. Girl. How if the roof is coming in, I'm like, we ain't living here.
Word.
This house is a dump.
And
this
it's like,
is my family's house.
Test your partner like that after you done been with them all this time. You going to test me? What was the purpose?
You don't trust me.
Right.
I'm going back to Trinidad. No, I'm out. Goodbye.
Right.
I could be on a beach instead of in Missouri.
Oh my gosh.
Like, no. She's like, I'm from the islands. I was drinking coconut on the beach.
Word.
What you mean? This ain't nothing.
Oh my God, we could go on forever. We gotta come back.
I know. Oh yes, because I'm like, I can't be that desperate to have a child. If you see me on 90 Day Fiance, you know it's like, oh, Cleo wanted a kid. That's what you wanted. That's what you wanted.
Or dual citizenship.
Or dual citizenship somewhere. And all of a sudden it's like, oh, we have somebody from your past, Cleo. It's Jasmine. And it's like, I know why she's here. I know this is fake. And it's like, shh. She just want a baby. She don't want you. She don't want you, Ji-Hoon. She just wants your baby.
Way too much. We gotta get out of here.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
No problem. I loved it.
Hey, girl, peace.
All right.